7 student bodies including Old Naga Students Association to Manipur all set to launch series of agitation demanding implementation of National Register of Citizens NRC in Manipur. Senior Citizens for Society Manipur says Manipur Land Revenue and Land Reforms Act 1960 is outdated and demands a new and uniform land law in Manipur. Manipur Pollution Control Board Chairman Dr. Usham Debent warns legal actions against sales and uses of half-liter water bottles after March 30. Manipur Home Department sends proposals to Centre for handing over the Apojam Nonganba Alice Aing murder case to the National Investigation Agency NIA. Governor Anushriya Uike, Chief Minister Biren, ministers, MLAs and others greet people of Manipur on the auspicious occasion of Sajibu Nomapanba Chayauba. And Manipur all set to host Hero Try National International Football Tournament at Kumalampak Men's Stadium tomorrow. India takes on Myanmar in opening match at 6 p.m. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANEL SHAMBANDURAM, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Now the news in details. 7 student bodies in Manipur, including All Naga Students Association to Manipur, Unsummed, says a series of agitation will be launched to realize the demand for implementation of National Register of Citizens NRC in the state. The proposed agitation includes a public rally, awareness programs on NRC at schools, colleges and localities, and holding of street corners meeting. This was informed by representatives of 5 students' organizations during a press meet held at Kanglei Park Students Association KSA head office in Khuyathong, Imphal today. Speaking to media, KSA President S. Vidyananda expressed concern over prevailing situation of indigenous communities in Manipur on the backdrop of increasing number of outsiders coming illegally into the state. He informed that 7 student bodies, including Unsummed, took out protest demonstration in New Delhi on March 14, demanding the centre to implement NRC into Manipur, and on March 17, Masad and the Thado Students Association staged sit-in in the national capital, and on March 20, a memorandum was submitted to Union Home Minister Amit Saha demanding NRC implementation into Manipur. He warned intense agitation by the 7 students' organization if the government of India fails to take actions considering the sentiment and interests of state natives. He also urged all the 60 MLAs to raise their voice for implementation of NRC. Vidyananda also demanded state government to push the centre for setting up a state population commission.
School college sing aduga lekai sing da ikoi mapam kaya da street corner meeting tawba aduga mairo sing da NRCC karino aduga masi akoi Manipur kari gi mathong tari bano aduga akoi gi social liba film sing ase khangan nabage aduga ba ikoi awareness program aduga lep da ikoi chathan na ba akoi mai luktaruk na thorang tawre loinana NRCC ki matang sida miyam gi phongchat ama akoi April gi tha sida ikoi pangthok na na ba mai luktaruk na sem sare adna hairiba luktaruk na NRCC Manipur chana na ko matam na sanction la thabak thorom sing khuding makta Manipur gi miyam na mapung phana mateng pangbiu hai bokom sema mai luktaruk ki mai ke digi thamjari loinana ki leiriba MLA umpu magna hairiba NRCC chana na ko matam da apunba India apunba khonjel lama ka India lengak te lawbiu.
Senior Citizens for Society SCSM says Manipur Land Revenue and Land Reformed Act 1960 is outdated and stressed the need for the Manipur government to frame a new and uniform land law in the state. SCSM demands the government to implement the National Register of Citizens NRC to keep a check on the influx of migrants into the state, and also to set up the State Population Commission to identify indigenous communities and protect them. Speaking to media at his Moirangkom residence in Imphal today, senior advocate Khaidem Mani termed the prevailing ethnic politics in the state, which is inhabited by around 35 communities, as unfortunate. He urged all communities to strive for one Manipur. KH Mani maintained that various forces from within and outside the state are responsible for bringing disharmony among communities to grab land. The senior advocate said illegal migrants from Myanmar, Bangladesh and Nepal have been coming to Manipur and claiming to be natives, calling the recent move by 7 student bodies from the state in Delhi demanding NRC implementation in Manipur as reasonable. Khaidem Mani said that the Senior Citizens for Society Manipur is supporting them. He also demanded the government to keep a check on encroachment of the forest land.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯏꯟꯇꯦꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯇꯤ ꯉꯥꯛꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯃꯤꯇꯣꯞ ꯆꯪꯉꯛꯏꯕꯁꯤ ꯊꯦꯡꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯅꯤ NRC ꯏꯝꯄ꯭ꯂꯤꯃꯦꯟ ꯇꯧ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯄꯨꯂꯦꯁꯟ ꯀꯃꯤꯁꯟ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯨ ꯆꯤꯡ ꯇꯝ ꯈꯥꯏꯗꯣꯛ ꯈꯥꯏꯖꯤꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯇꯧꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯇꯣꯛꯅꯅꯕ MLRN LR Actꯁꯦ ꯔꯤꯄꯤꯜ ꯇꯧ ꯃꯨꯊꯠꯂꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯀꯃꯟ ꯂꯦꯟ ꯂꯣ ꯑꯃ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯨ ꯐꯣꯔꯦꯁꯠꯀꯤ ꯂꯝ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛ ꯑꯁꯦ ꯁꯦꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯜ ꯒꯣꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯒꯤ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠꯀꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯃꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯆꯥꯗꯅ ꯃꯤꯇꯣꯞꯅ ꯈꯨꯟꯗꯥ ꯁꯤꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯁꯨ ꯃꯩꯇꯩꯅꯕꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯕꯁꯨ ꯑꯃꯅꯕꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯕꯁꯨ ꯀꯣ ꯐꯣꯔꯦꯁꯠꯀꯤ ꯔꯤꯖꯔꯚ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯇꯦꯛꯇꯦꯗ ꯑꯦꯔꯤꯌꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯥꯏꯟ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯄꯤꯔꯒ ꯂꯩꯔꯕꯁꯦ ꯃꯁꯤꯗ ꯆꯪꯉꯤꯕ ꯂꯩꯁꯤꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯏꯚꯤꯛꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯆꯥꯎꯅ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯉꯤ ꯏꯚꯤꯛꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯦꯔꯒ ꯇꯥꯟꯊꯣꯛꯀꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯁꯔꯀꯥꯔꯅ ꯑꯐꯕ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯋꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯟ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯅ ꯃꯔꯨꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯦꯅꯤꯌꯔ ꯁꯤꯇꯤꯖꯦꯟ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯁꯣꯁꯥꯏꯇꯤꯅ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯄꯥꯡꯒꯅꯤ.
World Meitei Council WMC said it has been observing the development in Manipur and that migrant people are the driving force against the Meiteis who are seeking scheduled tribe status. Press note from Secretary General of Central Executive Committee WMC Yambem Arun Meitei expressed concern that the migration of Kuki Chin people, which started in the 18th century from the neighboring areas of the present Myanmar, continues till today as illegal migration is reported every now and then. It further says that the present movement by student unions and civil society organizations for the state urging the government of India and Manipur to implement NRC is to check and identify the illegal migrants from among the genuine migrant population. WMC urged all the genuine people in the state to remain alert and not to be swayed by the false propaganda of certain sections of migrants' population who are playing divide and win policy in the name of tribal. Government of Manipur wants legal actions after March 30 against sales and uses of the already completely banned half-liter water bottle or any packaged water lesser than 1 liter and single-use plastics in the state. Manipur Pollution Control Board Chairman Dr. Ushamt Debent announced the same during a press briefing at MPCB office in Lumpville today. He reiterated that Manipur government had already banned the manufacture and sales of water bottles which are less than 1 liter and single-use plastic items in the state in a bid to stop pollution in the environment. He also informed all concerned to submit no objection certificate for brick fields, automobiles, workshops, hospitals, stone crushers, unit, sawmill factories and others to Manipur Pollution Control Board within March 30. Dr. Debent also warned actions against those who use modified silencer piped and sound system shops where sound limitation devices were not installed. He maintained that MPCB has been checking the quality of water by keeping water quality monitoring unit at 75 locations, including the Loktak Lake, and efforts are on to install 12 air quality monitoring stationed in the state. He said that 36 staff of air monitoring stations will be recruited soon. Manipur Pollution Control Board member Secretary Takelambam Mangi and board officials attended the press meet.
Manipur government na koi cabinet ta puthokna Manipur da politic oiba polimsing ban tawraba matungda Manipur da khoina bill tawkhibasi below 1 liter magi makha da leba a botan 0.75 liters ki adama botan sing koi bill tawi aji totally koi bill tawgani atopa koi gi single use plastic sing si chu koi ha ju bill tawbada yaujagi bani da hari basing si adaki laiba March kuntra swai bauda kaigumba koina market ta dukan singda koi kaikim jaga khadoi koini yonba uragadi koi magi aisle gi tawbam thokpa soidana gi logani koi gina tawjariba koi plastic gi problem sing thingjariba si koi tungi laiba generation gi gam ta khalakanda koi ben tawjaribani.
Manipur Police Department has sent a proposal for handing over the Akoijam Nonganba alias Aying murder case to the National Investigation Agency (NIA). Accordingly, the Home Department, Government of Manipur, has recommended the proposal and sent a proposal to the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, for handing over the case to the NIA. It may be mentioned that Akoijam Nonganba alias Aying, son of former Minister late A.K. Langam, from the Kwakaithil Konjeng Awang Laikai, was found dead under suspicious circumstances on February 12th at Changobung area under Kangpokpi police station after he went out with his alleged girlfriend Tokchom Sonia, hailing from Kwakaithil Tokchom Laikai. Kangpokpi police station had registered a case regarding the death of Nonganba, following which the police had arrested Tokchom Sonia and self-styled Deputy Colinser of NSC and Mojes Gonmei for their alleged involvement in the murder case. But the main accused in the murder case, who is identified as self-styled Colinser of NSC and Stephen, is still at large. Nongamba's body is still lying at RIMS morgue. JAC formed against the brutal killing of AK Nongamba, and his family members have refused to claim his body, demanding Stephen's arrest and justice. Police raided houses suspected of selling drugs in Khetragaon today. A joint team of Imphal East District Police and volunteers of Yada, led by Imphal East Additional SP Operation KH Hirojit, carried out a drug raid on 2 houses at different locations in Khetragaon at 10:30 a.m. The police searched the residence of one Wahid in Khetragaon and confirmed 2 drug users who had come to buy drugs. When the police team knocked at the door of the house, the occupant reportedly did not open the door immediately but took nearly 5 minutes to open the door. The team also verified locals who were earlier arrested for drug dealing, but no arrests nor drug seizures were made during the raid. Imphal East District Police seeks cooperation from the public in uprooting the drug menace from the state and urged the public to report if anyone has been found smuggling drugs. Imphal East Police plans similar anti-drug raids in other parts of the district. People today staged a sit-in at Singjamai Wangma Khetri Laikai Road in connection with the accident of Khetrimayum Rajesh alias Nauba of Singjamai Wangma Khetri Laikai. Taking part in the protest, RK Ongbi Rani termed it unfortunate that the relevant authorities have failed to nab the miscreants who hit Rajesh in front of Singjamai Mayangbam Laikai NRL oil pump under Singjamai police station on 4th of March. She lamented that the victim is now in a critical condition at CJ Hospital, whereas the vehicles that struck him cannot be identified and booked till today, even after 17 days since the incident. Family members and locals demanded government to expedite the investigation and find out the culprit.
Tang Mari Dagina ngasi tang kunmathoi phawda ma Sija hospital da IC room da leiribani masi da akoigi gari na thombiramaga chengraga hanna phawa yengamdaba mi se masi busu gari sibusu akoina phabiu haiduna akoina miyam da amadi government gi side da tho
media ge thongda mama aina hajeri tang mari da ijabu gari no thom talambasi ngasi phawba isa gi langlalan je amta khangde gari sisu mayamna Pabidana Mateng Pambiu.
Truck driver Khwairakpam Sunil, who had been hospitalized after meeting with an accident in the afternoon of March 19, succumbed to his injuries. The accident took place when truck driven by 34-year-old Khwairakpam Sunil fell into gorge near Tiang village along Imphal-Jiribam Road, National Highway 37. All Manipur Road Transport Drivers and Motor Workers Union, along with OC of Kaithel Manbi Police Station and Kangpokpi Police Station, had arranged an ambulance and brought the injured driver to Raj Medicity for treatment, where he succumbed to his injuries. The truck bearing registration number AS01Z8299 belongs to owner of Northeast Cargo, Mahesh Sharma. The body of late Khwairakpam Sunil had been handed over to his family after carrying out post-mortem. Board of Higher Secondary Education to Manipur expelled 4 candidates of the ongoing Class 10 examination 2023 today on the day of science subject for impersonation. Press note signed by BOSEM Controller of Examination informed that 2 candidates each were expelled from the Lilong Higher Secondary Madrasa and 1 each from Yumnam Hudrom Higher Secondary and Tengkongjang Higher Secondary School, None. Chief Judicial Magistrate Taubald today sent 3 persons to jail till April 4 after they were arrested by forest and police officials on the charge of causing wildfire at Kangla Hill of Tentha under Taubald Forest Division on 14th of March. The 3 arrested persons are Ningshen Mosang, age 52, son of late Angie Thani from the Mumlo Ringpam village in Machi block of Technopol district. Shinglai Ray Sang Singh, age 27, son of Age Wung Shung Mai, and Shimpi Simph Rui Thotchand, age 26, son of late S.H. Tamashing. They were earlier produced before Chief Judicial Magistrate Taubald on March 15th and were sent to 6-day police custody. And they were produced again today at the court and was sent to jail as judicial remand till April 4. India Meteorological Department Regional Meteorological Center Guwahati predicted rain in the next 2 days in the state. As per the report, Tamenglong, Jiribam, Churachandpur and Ferjol district today witnesses widespread rain as well as most places in Senapati, None and Chandal district and some places in Kangpokpi, Imphal West, Imphal East, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Vishnupur, Taubald, Kakching and Technopol district. As for tomorrow, widespread rainfall is expected in the Tamenglong, Jiribam, Churachandpur and Ferjol district, most places of Senapati, None and Chandal district and few places of Imphal West, Imphal East, Kangpokpi, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Vishnupur, Kakching, Technopol and Taubald district. As per a report of ICAR Agro-Meteorological Unit Lamphel, Manipur today recorded 1.1 millimeter of rainfall in the past 24 hours. People in the state, especially in the Imphal city, are facing scarcity of water as the Imphal and Iril River, the 2 major rivers running through the heart of the Imphal city, have dried up. Impact News bring you a special report. Well, now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on World Forestry Day 2023. We'll be back with details after the break. Until then, keep watching Impact News.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal nauna hangdokchari, Haidibasida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp na chingba, potlamsing, mafam asida pangbigani, ngasi maglangsing birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 natraga 98621-00456.
Unique Net Academy. Admission opened. Laliba March Kulhumdoidagi NEET UG 2023 class close. Nungtilgi Pung Anidagi. Taruk Fawba Hobjiragani. Class Amada Supnatagi Satra Kuntraga Nitoi Katamak Famdana. Up-to-date study materials, doubt clearing classes, Amadi Sunday test, Tamdana Satra Singbu NEET exam Didamak prepare Tawjuriba institution ni. NEET 2022 da 450 plus 40 plus Amadi 350 plus Panglaklaba General OBC Scheduled Caste Scheduled Tribes Amadi 2022 board exam gi meritorious students Singidamak free shift Hamjuri Amadi hostel gi Kudong Chabasu Pichiri Hena Kupamoro Gidamak Segarot Konjing Hajari Lekai opposite Sangai Express Labor Equity Office Lengshin Biratuna Kangbibiagani.
Welcome back after a break. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin. As the world observed World Forestry Day today, people in the state are also taking steps to conserve the environment. Former Divisional Forest Officer of the Manipur Forest Department, 74-year-old Sambanduram Samu from Khongman Jontri today distributed tree saplings which he had nurtured for free to people on the themed Take One and Plant for the Future. The retired DFO expressed a firm belief that Manipur's natural environment could be restored if one and all took responsibility. After his retirement, Sambanduram Samu has immersed himself in the nurturing saplings of various trees, including rare and fruit-bearing trees, to distribute for free to the public. He distributed saplings for free on World Environment Day last year as well.
ꯑꯩꯁꯤ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯐꯣꯔꯦꯁ ꯗꯤꯄꯥꯔꯠꯃꯦꯟꯗ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯇꯧꯖꯔꯝꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯇꯤ ꯔꯤꯇꯥꯌꯔ ꯇꯧꯔꯕꯅꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯩꯖꯕ ꯁꯤꯟꯐꯝꯗ ꯎ ꯆꯥꯔꯁꯤ ꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯁꯦꯝꯖꯕ ꯎ ꯆꯥꯔꯅꯤ ꯇꯦꯛ ꯋꯥꯟ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯐꯣꯔ ꯐ꯭ꯌꯨꯆꯔ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯀꯦꯝꯄꯦꯟ ꯑꯁꯤꯗꯩꯁꯤꯗ ꯎ ꯆꯥꯔꯁꯤ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯋꯥꯔꯜꯗ ꯑꯦꯟꯚꯥꯏꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟ ꯗꯦꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯈꯜꯂꯒ ꯑꯩ ꯎ ꯆꯥꯔꯁꯤ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗ ꯗꯤꯁꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯕ꯭ꯌꯨꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯔꯆꯀꯤ ꯇꯥꯡ 12 ꯑꯁꯤ World Forestry Day ni hariba asigi numit asi prithibida leiriba mafam khudimak haibadi Northern Hemisphere Southern Hemisphere animakta saurakna ayuk nungthingi matamga nungdangi matamga sangba sap manaba adugumba numit amani yam special oba numit amani mayam mafamda aini semjaba sar kharasi yenjabani.
General Lamjunglel Kanglei Park CLK observed its 29th Foundation Day today. Speaking on the occasion, President of General Lamjunglel Kanglei Park C.H. Parkpi said CLK was founded with the aim to uplift the status of women and bringing an ideal society. CLK also took major part in the struggle against AFASPA and also in agitation against fake encounter incidents. The organization had been working to bring a peaceful and tranquil society and also to fight against a crime committed against women. Former Director of Art and Culture Dr. K. Savita and National Awardee Ibotombi Kumand were among other eminent persons who graced the function.
Ngasigi akoigi selkegi pandam asi ngasigi khunaida semilonda amadi nupisingda changjalakpa khongjang habadi nupisingbu ikai khunaba manghalakpa amadi ngasigi nupisingda chathariba miot minai amadi ligengi oiba crime kayada ngasi akoigi selkena nupida chathariba miot minai asi chathaba yaroi haba pandam asida akoi makhatana chatharakigani amadi leibaki achauba issue kaya laklabasu ngasi selkena leptana changsalakagani.
College of Agriculture CAU Imphal launched 3-day training on scientific peak farming to increase farmers' income at CAU conference hall in Hiroshima today. Director of Department of Veterinary Dr. N.G. Ibotombi, Joint Director of ICAR for NEH Regent Dr. Arnab Sen, Dean of College of Agriculture Professor Indira and relevant scientists attended the program. Scientists and experts are imparting knowledge on various scientific methods of rearing pigs to about 60 pig farmers. Training cum exhibition on natural farming was organized today at Modi village in Chandel. The program was organized by KVK under the sponsorship of the Ministry of Agricultural and Farmers Welfare, Government of India, New Delhi. Various natural farming products along with millets varieties were displayed in the exhibition, which was attended by 68 farmers and staff of ICAR KVK Chandel. Experts also gave training to farmers on natural farming. Two-day training workshop on the topic assessment of IUC and red list status of freshwater fishes from the selected northeast states of India kicked off today at Hotel Castle in Palace Compound. The training workshop is being organized by Department of Zoology, Manipur University, with the sponsorship of ICUB Freshwater Fish Specialist grouped under ZIZ-NERAQ project, which has been jointly initiated by India and Germany. Speaking on the occasion, Principal Investigator of ZIZ-NERAQ project Manipur and Professor of Manipur University, Department of Zoology, Rameshwari Yumnam said ZIZ-NERAQ project was initiated to facilitate sustainable utilization of old water resources existing in Manipur, Assam, Nagaland, Meghalaya. Assessment have been carried out to find out threatened indigenous fishes under this project. Local fishes like ngakha, maingangbi and Pengba are found to be on the brink of extinction, and various measures will be taken under this year-long project to save these rare fishes found in the state. Team manager of ZIZ-NERAQ project, Patricia Dome, also gave a talk on the topic protection and sustainable management of aquatic resources in the northeastern Himalayan region of India during the workshop. Head of Zoology Department, Manipur University, Professor T.H. Binoy, former Vice Chancellor of Central Agricultural University, Imphal, Professor M. Premjit, Member of National Wetland Committee, W. Vishwanath, and Dean of School of Life Science, Manipur University, Professor R. Varatharajan, were also among the attendees.
2010 da tawgraba matungda hozik 2023 da tawba assessment na tawdoise, so it's like more than a decade aduna masi yam maru oire hana di threats yamna leiramde adubu hozikti threats hairaga khoigi ko anthropogenic activities, habitat destruction ko, then over exploitation asiguma nga yam phadok piba siguma mayam ase khoina discuss tawrakan sida karamba nga sina khwaidagi threatened oire adagidi karamba na khoigi conservation se priority oire haibase si akhoina khangdokmina ba magi ta khangnabagi workshop amane.
District Skill Committee Kangpokpi today organized District Skilled Mela 2023 under the aegis of Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship at the Sabdhavana Mandat, Kangpokpi headquarter. Mission District Manipur Society for Skill Development L and Kashung IAS, a former Director HRD Northeastern Council NEC Shillong and Joint Registrar J&U Sile Anthony and Kangpokpi DC Kengo Zuringla IAS graced the event. The Mela was organized focusing on key sectors such as IT, handloom and handicraft, agriculture, banking, petrochemicals, healthcare, power, aviation, tourism and habitability, food processing, among others. Activities such as information awareness regarding career opportunities in Japan, awareness on the training courses, entrepreneurship talk, financial literacy awareness and on-spot registration were revealed to the people at the Mela today. People in the state, especially in the Imphal city, are facing scarcity of water as the Imphal and Iril River, the two major rivers running through the heart of the Imphal city, have dried up. Impact News bring you a special report.
Major rivers running through the valley region of the state have dried up and water supply schemes have stopped functioning. Manipur is facing an acute shortage of water as rain has evaded the state for the past around 4 months, even though it is witnessing some rains for the past couple of days. People in many places in the Imphal area have not been getting tap water for the past 2 months. They are buying water from private water tankers at high rates, and even that has become scarce. A few months ago, 1,000 liters of water was priced at around 300 to 350 rupees. At present, the rate has gone up to above 1,000 rupees. The rising rate of water has brought immense plight to financially unstable families. 1,000 liters of water lasts hardly a week for a family of 5. Hence, many families are spending a minimum of around 4,000 rupees per month. People urge owners of private water tankers not to charge high rates for water as pumping stations have not hiked their prices.
Pibagi chang to ID 500 liters ida dum pachonga chatruk sumaina dum yaure bako aduga thoingi lakpio haira bokta numit mari mangani dum changbazu yawe bako ising phangda ising je dum wadi wari jike
mayam hoi manipur gi jo awa imung yawi yam thi nungai be imung yawe adu awa bana nambani na sigi reche handaba pami adu yam yame ba mamando adu awa ba imung ju lairi ni adu kitang khanbi ba phagadra na khanja ba tare.
On the other hand, owners of private water tankers said they have to raise the price of water as many pumping stations have stopped functioning as major rivers have dried up and they are drawing water facing many difficulties. They told Impact News that a private tanker used to make up to 15 trips from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. but at present it can make a maximum trip of only 3. They said many pumping stations have shut down, hence they make a trip to far-off places to collect water and sometimes even stand in queue from midnight.
Now idea khon chalam jin no the trip trawa mathak chanam chalameba hujti khogi gari chinbagi matung ina sing no chapa adu maram orga mana khaka ret mayam dagi mana khaka mana hekatcha bani asa seng harga di ai samaki customer people ngam dingai da mu atopagi lamjan bado sa sengna adu khon ngam chata hai tare suppose mayam channel se hujing matang si ki wani aduga hayeng nongching phimam pharganda dagi pump station mayam je fajana mana kai hangkan dagadi mana khogi hana channel reto adumana hang type ta mahanda jarkani mana khanje
prajajing gidi ngasagi pochu phangalu mamanju hongalu sine adu makti akoina loina ba akoi ju seng harabda ngasagi nongmui khursa tande ya poteba adi gari thau tum kai ama meje khaido kharga ising ge pesa pira ini akoina ising hale dana ising pesa pira ini thau hala imni adu dugi khaido kharga akoi ju ngasagi awaman hai tare ko si khar phangde ya damni ngasagi akoi consumer kangpu jing de kharga te tum hena lowe.
The state government has taken some measures to address the issue of water scarcity. Digging of river water intake points started a few days ago under the initiative of PHED Minister L. Sushindro. Efforts are also being made to bring water from Chinkaiching water supply in Imphal East district into the Imphal River by laying a water pipeline. The minister says the government aims to set up 20 filling station points in areas covered by Chinkaiching water supply. He says that regulations at Porompat Water Supply Scheme, which is the biggest water filling station, will also be modified to ensure that at least 50 water tankers get water at a go.
Intake points in loy kang mana maram or kanda intake points in Japan 이싱제 카라가라 인테크 포인트 마파지 카라가 tautuoga around 200-300 feet kumba pami akhoi tauba adubo mafam dei matung ina hujujukon immediately akhoi line am khatang hana akhoi isingje puraga chana na bagi akhoi machine jingje akhoi kana toraga taubani.
There is an urgent need for long-term measures to address the issues of water scarcity facing people of the state almost every year. Hopefully, once construction of river water intake points is complete, it will go a long way to ensure adequate availability of water in the state. For Impact News reporter Jotin Kundrakpam and camera person Subhas Chungkham, this is Joyce Shuvusham, Impact News, Imphal.
Welcome back. That was a very insightful report. Moving on with our bulletin, 11th Manipur Festivals 2023 will be held at Kapching on April 22nd. Maipak Sana held Manipuri Jagoi Ishe Lifetime Mana 2023 will be conferred to Namairakpam Malem Nganba, Neta Iravat Lilaroi Lifetime Mana Sumang Lila 2023 to Thingam Vidamangold, Kakching Vidamangold, and Neta Iravat Leela Roy Lifetime Mana Manipuri Cinema 2023 to Chandam Syamcharan. Speaking to media at Manipur Film Forum office in Lamphel today, Festival Director Y. Neelachandra said that the date for Manifa Festivals will be fixed after Class 10 and 12 examination, and 23 awards of the various categories and 2 special jury awards will be distributed in this year's festival. He said 16 Manipur films and 7 films from other dialects applied for the festival, and these were thoroughly checked by 5 to 6 juries at Film Forum Manipur office. Taking part in the press meet, Manipur Film Forum chairman Eld Surjakanta said all the films which have applied for Manifa Festival were substantial.
Koina kumna khanajaro matungza koi April gi tarik kun ga nithoi sida Kakching da tarama thusiba Manifa pangthok pa haina koi lemna jare madugi announcement nominee do akoi jury manga tarukna akoi film forum Manipur gi office da koi film yengbiraga auditorium ji yengbira matungda thambiramba nominee du ninga si akoi lauthok chari basi kanana winner no haibududi festival numittuda akoi jury singna pibiramba envelope to hangdoga jury du mem kano winner du masa khanga dawani category amamda nominee ahum natraga mari taruk laibau yauri dumain thambirame
sangset amada halagi step tigi wangkhalakdana Manipur film gi mayola mada lakpa story competition da screenplay da mayola ma hana salamba trend gi kitang thairap tawraga new trend haiba tare adom sangilakpa film sangkhulakpa gi khudam ni handaki 11 mani phada thajileba film singa si other dialects ki film tare se sisu egi ngubda film singsi adom matamama gi tribal film gi standard madu natre ji yamna reasoning film makers in India ki leriba state wise mayam ji competition da live film sing ji akhoi gi Manipur gi thoksariba other dialects film sing ja pangta ta dre na handaki festivals da mami uba phangjai.
Brajamani Mashnamba BM Mashnamba has been conferred with Gopal Sharma Award, which is presented in relation to World Poetry Day. The award was presented to Brajamani Mashnamba during a program organized by Sahitya Thoga Lupt at Manipur Press Club today. Convener of the Manipuri Advisory Board Sahitya Academy, New Delhi, Professor Rajendra Toijamba presented the Naharol Sahitya Premi Samiti Imphal. Naroibam Indramani along with family members of Gopal Sharma attended the award ceremony. Writers Association Kakching observed World Poetry Day today at the representatives of Lois ROL Kakching Auditorium in Kakching Chumnam Laikai today. Attendees paid tributes to late founder of People's Museum Kakching cum director Mayang Langbam Gaurachandra and retired principal Naurem Gandhar. Nengthaujam Borehan Maite from the Moirang Ngangkha Laikai has been honored with Kala Ratna Award by Theatre Movement Kathak. He enacted the role of Tangkhuld in the short play Tangkhuld Nurabi during the Global Theatre Festivals 2023 held from January 27 to February 4 at Cuttack in Odisha. Indigenous Art and Cultural Development Society felicitated Ningthaujam Borihand Meitei upon his achievement on its foundation day. Governor of Manipur, Anushya Uiki, extended greetings to the people of Manipur on the occasion of Sajibu Nomapan Bachedauba, Manipur's New Year's Day 2023. In her message, the governor says New Year's is an occasion for the people to rejoice and look forward to the future with hope. It is a time for making resolutions to usher in a year of peace and harmony in the state. She expressed hope that the advent of the new year will further cement the bond of friendship among communities in the state. Chief Minister Nongthoman Biren extended greeting to people of Manipur on the occasion of Nongmapanba Sajibu Cherauba and wishes harmony and brotherhood among all communities living in the state. Education Minister T.H. Vashantakumar extended heartiest greeting and warm wishes to all the people of the state on the auspicious occasion of Sajibu Cherauba 2023. The minister says the traditional festival of Sajibu Nongmapanba Cherauba is celebrated in Manipur to mark the beginning of a new year with religious fervor and gaiety. He called upon everyone to strive towards the goal of bringing peace, prosperity and progress in every household. Textile, Commerce and Industry Corporation Minister Nemcha Kipgant greeted the people of Manipur on the occasion of Sajibu Nongmapanba Cherauba. Minister Nemcha Kipgant wishes the festival strengthen the bond of love among family members and bringing brotherhood among communities. Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker T.S. Satyavarta, Rural Development and Panchayati Raj and Mahut Minister Yumnam Khemchand and Mayang Imphal MLA comes Chairman of Manipur Industrial Development Corporation Limited. Kongkham Robindra also extended greeting on the auspicious occasion of Sajibu Nongmapanba Cherauba. Water Resources Development and Relief and Disaster Management Department Minister Awangbung Nyumai conveyed greeting to the people of Manipur on the occasion of Sajibu Nongmapanba Cherauba. He wishes good health, prosperity on the occasion. Shiv Sena Manipur Pradesh Coalition Against Drug and Alcohol GADA, Manipur Students Federation MSF, Meitei Irold Ieg Loina Shilol Apunba Lupt Milald and Old Manipur Meitei Pangal Club Organization also conveyed warm wishes to the people on the occasion of Sajibu Nongmapanba Cherauba, which falls tomorrow. Uttra Sanglen Sanakonung also wishes the people of Manipur on the occasion of Sajibu Nongmapanba Cherauba. Uttra Sanglen Sanakonung, through a press note, informed that it has carried out Sing Shatpa ritual today at Haibokching. Ahead of the Sajibu Nongmapanba Cherauba, which falls tomorrow, Kairao MLA Laurembam Rameshwar laid the handing over edible items to old age homes and also presented Cherauba gifts to inmates of old age homes situated in various locations of Manipur. MLA Rameshwar, who is also the chief patron of Salaicha Pibarel Punshi Marut, encouraged all the people to celebrate the festival with joy and happiness. The noble gesture was shown with money contributed by members of Salaicha Chapi Bareld Punshi Marut. Edibles and Cherauba gifts were handed over to inmates of Langol Old Age Home in Mongsangay Mayay Laikai, Senior Citizens Home in the Kongba Nongthombam Laikai, and Raja Dumba Singh Women's Home in the Purana Rajbari, Imphal. In connection with this, MLA Rameshwar appealed to the masses to give up the selfish motive of keeping elderly people at old age home.
Alamansimbu Nisingba Gitorum Zayo Tormasida, Manipur Miamna Paksana, Sajim Long Pamsha, which you have Jimay, and Asiki, Alamans in the Kudul Bi Tormasimay, and I Mayamda, a Paujanjari, a Koisaka, Namsimisanazo, Alaman. Thawai da basing yakoi punishment pi ni khone duga thabai ngang cham khop kai nu khara dum sakai site hai kheba leire lakchari bako site hajening badi asigumba thagai sengna macha masu lejada basing dubudi lejaraga so duga al macha masu lebasing na khoi mamau na tra macha na karigum khara mayim da thunungai na lun to bida badi to thok thok mayam jimadi ai tahun janing de akhoi site gi de akhoi na sing site gi khoi sida campaign oi chathar ne al manjing chaba to bida basing da khoi war bati mai thau phaw to je na khoi haina ba leye.
Rameshwar also said the government is tirelessly putting efforts to release war on drug and protecting the environment for the sake of the future generations. The MLA expressed desire on people putting into action to show that they are actually supporting the various activities taken by the government instead of showing their support only on social media. He further expressed desire on all the 60 MLAs in the state personally getting involved in the war on drug mission and protection of the forest. Rameshwar informed that under his supervision, stringent measures have been initiated against sale and consumption of drugs in the Kairao constituency, and that several drug users in his constituency have been sent to rehabilitation centers for treatment. Rameshwar assured to continue with the fight against drugs in the Kairao constituency in days to come.
Muslim imam sing mayam onam chim misagi da yauna le tong tong mayam khoi sagoni na dam khoi fashion pai khot mayam wasap ko to bole ki ada khoi karau ke ndagi di khoi na sing pula kan khoi gi di fashion pai raga chimisa da khoi gi malan mai mong da khoi thabak oina khoi di hantak lo assembly matung de khoi mafam manga gum sai da khoi na haman pula kan drug yoli sing pha pun ba cha ba sing da khoi pha raga awareness pi ba du tong tong mai center tham sing khoi chathar ga lai onam chimisa pam jari waron dak che khoi gi mapung phan jara ga di social media ka ngang mahut da ai ken da thabo oina to bu ha ba simasu ai ajik waron dak pu chogut Miamda, I Tamzari Duga, Opi Anthropasizo, Umangan Basizo, Lady Bajaga, the Mioshing, CM Posaboto, High Motabako, Tabo in Edica Ulanding, cannot say, a war sing music pangre, I duck my amalade, and a Manipumiamna, quite Tabo in it, we have Simazo Tamzari.
86th Battalion CRPF today distributed PVC water supply pipes to villages of Longmai 4 village in None district under its ongoing civic action program. As part of the program, water storage tanks were also distributed to Rangkung 1 village in None district. Now the news from the world of sports. Manipur is all set to host the Hero Troy National International Football Tournament, which will kick off at Kumalampak Men's Stadium with India taking on Myanmar in the first match at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Speaking to media person at Kumalampak Men's Stadium, Indian men's football team coach Igor Stimac lauded Manipur for producing many footballers for national team. He also expressed his excitement over Manipur hosting international matches, while adding that out of the 27 players Indian squad, 7 football players are from Manipur. Igor Stigmag also expect to see huge support from local fans in tomorrow's match. On the other hand, Myanmar coach Michael Fetchit Bainier expressed confidence that Myanmar national team will give good performance in tomorrow's encounter. Despite it has been only a while he has taken charge as national coach of Myanmar, he maintained that Myanmar will give its best and play to win against strong team like India. Also speaking in the press briefing, Kyrgyz Republic head coach Alexander Christian Ind expressed confidence of a good outing and said that the team will come out to win.
I am very honored that as a coach I will take India out here in Manipur, very important football state for our team. I will give you a few reasons. You know how many players you produced for the Indian national team. We have 23 players today here with us, and 7 of them are born in Manipur. And congratulations to all of you for being the leading football state in the country. This action here, this 3-nation tournament is part of our program of promoting football all over India. Not staying at one place and playing football in one place, and I'm very happy that this first action is taking part here in Myanmar.
If you want the ideal situation, you have to stay here in Impal maybe 4 or 5 days to adapt in the fields, in the weather, in everything. But tonight evening is the first time I get all my players together. At the moment, I don't know them by name. It's totally new, so we more focus on ourselves.
Speaking to media person, Director of Youth Affairs and Sports T. Fulham said preparations are an arrangement for hosting the tri-national friendly tournament have been completed, with pitch and stadium being prepared in international level. Team officials also expressed satisfaction over the preparation. He said 15,000 tickets have been sold so far and he is expecting to sell about 25,000 tickets. He also said that most of the gates of Kumalam Park Sports Complex will remain opened.
Koi hayengi oinadi akoi mayamna su ubirisini akoi gi ihan hanbada concern torambase akoi gi field of play habsini field of play sidi hojik mayamna ubirisini international standard to oire akoi gi coaches mayam AIFF ki technical team Myanmar ki technical team amadi Kyrgyz Republic ki technical team players mayam sing loi yengamme ado loina bak phajare hojik ana akoi gi Atay sidi hanagi akoigi Duran Cup andagi akoigi I-League su tawbanina adam intake ta leibanina sigi jaga sigi oinadi akoigi Kumalampak ki oinadi international standard to oire parking akoi BVIP ki parking sina akoigi vehicle pass jawba aduga honorable MLAs honorable ministers aduga head of department singi flag post jawba amadi keno se yawba kaisina koina gate number 2 hai gate number 2 sidai sangakpa vehicle kaisina akoigi sigi stadium sigi hek mamang da leiba parking space da leiragani IRB gate aduga songi gate sidai sta leiba gate se asi ani maksu hangani tana IRB gate ka somdagi lakpa gari kaisina dingku road lomdagi sangakpa sisu hangani akoi maximum gate hangani.
Khelo India Daska dubbed Women's Archery Tournament will kick off under Manipur Archery Association on March 26 at Sai NERC ground in Tagilpot, Imphal. Sub-junior, junior and senior women's recurved compound and the Indian round event will be held during the tournament. Press note from the Manipur Archery Association Joint Secretary A. Sona Chand says further details will be available by 24th of March. In the 7th MNCA W. Pralhat and W. Ramananda Elite Tournament being organized under the aegis of Manipur Cricket Association, Al-Amand Lilong defeated MPSC Manipur Central jailed by 7 runs in the 61st league match played today at Luangpokpa Cricket Stadium. Batting first after winning the toss, Al-Amand Lilong secured 127 runs in 29 overs and 4 balls, losing all the 10 wickets without completing the given 40 overs. In reply, MPSC Manipur Central jailed secured 120 runs, losing all the 10 wickets in 39 overs and 2 balls. All-rounders Mustaq Muhammad of Al-Amand Lilong, who secured 6 runs and took 3 wickets, were declared man of the match. In the 62nd league match, also played at public ground, Khangabok ruled Malom to beat Blue Hawk Kurai by 9 wickets in VJD methods owing to bad weather conditions. Batting first after losing the toss, Blue Hawk Kurai secured 138 in 18 overs and 2 balls with a fall of 6 wickets. In the second inning, ruled Malom secured the target of 32 runs in 16 overs. Rule Malom's all-rounder Jay Singh, who took 2 wickets and secured an unbeaten 67 runs, was declared man of the match. One league match each of the tournament will be played at Luangpokpa Cricket Stadium, Malom Higher Secondary School and Oriental College Ground and Public Ground, Khangabok on the 23rd of March. Today's 20th league match of the ongoing second MNCA Super Plate Cricket Tournament and the Manipur Cricket Association was cancelled owing to inclement weather. The 20th league match hosted by Kongba Cricket Club at the Kongba Kuno Dhobi Lampak was between RCA Lilong and Force Khetrigal. 16 teams divided into 2 groups are competing in the tournament. 21st league match will be played between PSC Kuyathong and UCC Uripok Khaidem Laikai on 23rd of March. Well, that's all we have in this bulletin, but before we wind up, let's take a glimpse at the headlines once again. 7 student bodies, including Old Naga Students Association Manipur, all set to launch series of agitation demanding implementation of National Register of Citizens NRC in Manipur. Senior Citizens for Society Manipur says Manipur Land Revenue and Land Reformed Act 1960 is outdated and demanded new and uniformed land law in Manipur. Manipur Pollution Control Board Chairman Dr. Usham Devan warns legal action against sales and uses of half-liter water bottles after 30th of March. Manipur Home Department sends proposals to Centre for handing over the Akoijam Nonganba alias Aing murder case to the National Investigation Agency, NIA. Governor Anushriya Uiki, Chief Minister Biren, ministers, MLAs and others greet people of Manipur on the auspicious occasion of Sajibu Nongmapanba Chairauba. And Manipur all set to host a Hero Troy National International Football Tournament at Kumalampak Men's Stadium tomorrow. India takes on Myanmar in the opening match at 6 p.m. Thank you so much for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. In the meantime, for more news and information, please do not hesitate to follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Until then, have a great evening, stay safe and advance happy Sajibu Nongmapanba Chairauba in advance.
Shri Shri Gaurachandraya Namaha. Purbashramda Ekoigi Irakta Tinbiramba, Thokchomd Gogon Bihari Singhana, Maginung Sijaraba Imung Manung, Amadi Sagainate, Kwai Kibik Puthadok Lamlaga, Haukibatang Tara, Hum, English and Kulhum Doi, Lamta Gitaraga Nipani Panba, Irai Namita, Shri Gurugi Kripatagi, Vesa Olaga, Shri Krishna Gaurachandra Chetinadas, Haibanam Fangjaduna, Vrindavan Prapti, Oikre, Lak Libatang Taraga Manga, Hum, English and Kulhum Doi, Lamtagi Kulhum Doi Nipan Bayum Sakation Namita, Asti Sanche Lokat Chadaga, Lak Libatang Kulhum.